There is a new gameplay mode coming to Diablo Immortal, at least over to the Chinese servers. I briefly mentioned this 2 days ago in a video from Patch Notes, but we have more information here today, as well as a trailer, and I have to tell you, this reminds me very much of a game that I've played in the past. I'm going to let you know after we watch the trailer what it actually reminds me of, but then we're going to get into the patch notes and really dive into it. Remember, a lot of times we see things dropping over in China being tested out before we get it over here. So this could very well be something that we see over here on our end of the world. Let's go on over here, full screen this bad boy, and take a look at this trailer. All right, so I want to scrub on through that a little bit and show you a few things that stood out to me. First of all, the artwork right here is really what gives me the feeling and reminder of another game. Notice we have multiple different characters and a beast behind. Now the beast is obviously Diablo, but inside of the video that we just watched right here, there is this werewolf. And notice this werewolf pops out of nowhere, takes down the survivors, and then gets themselves a victory screen. Now, everything else we can't really see. It's all in Chinese. We can't read this thing, or at least I can't. But as you see right here, there are multiple players communicating. There's a timer up top, and there are different nodes that people need to collect. There's also a healing right up here. You could see that they could have bandages, but there's also this wolf-like button. Curious what that means as well. There's navigation feet for where people have to go, and it is a 1, 2, 3, 4 player mode. Everyone's ranked 60, so it seems that gems, secondary equipment, stand slots probably all will not be part of this. Also, you can see different positions on the map in the corner, that there's different spots for people to go to. But throughout the whole trailer, they're having discussions. They're talking about things, trying to figure out their way, in my opinion, to escape, because this game reminds me very much of Identity 5. Let's play this one really quickly right here. I'm going to put it on low. Identity 5 is a Dead by Daylight type game. It's one where you have 4 survivors and 1 hunter. The hunter is trying to not allow the survivors to leave the area, and you need to unlock the doors by undoing and basically breaking or hacking these boxes along the way. It's really all about you escaping with your friends, with your teammates. So to me, very interesting how this game mode, not only from what I was seeing, but also from this artwork at the very end, kind of reminded me of that. Just saying, I'm wondering if that's what that's going to look like. But we have quite in-depth patch notes right here to go through to get a little bit more details on it. Lost in the Moonlit Night, a battle of wits and courage. Diablo Immortal's first asymmetric strategy gameplay, Moonlight, will be launched soon, and the new werewolf gameplay in the New Year of the Dragon will be available for a limited time in a heartbeat. So it's coming soon. That means in a heartbeat. And it's a limited time, which means it's another PvP or PvE game mode that could come to the game, that could come in some type of a rotating basis. Factions compete against each other to show off their acting skills and enjoy brain-burning duels. Teamwork is fun and social, and you gain a new experience. The game of wits has swept the land of Sanctuary. On January 31st, which is not very far from today, 7 days away or so, the New Year version will be launched, and a showdown between players' acting skills and wits are about to begin. The Beast is trying to take down the survivors. In Identity 5 and in Dead by Daylight, those types of games, you could play as the Beast or on the team of survivors. Curious of how this is going to work if you could actually play as the Beast in this. And it is worth noting that, man, Diablo Immortal is going in all different directions with gameplay now. With the tower defense mode inside of the game, they brought fishing into the game. They brought the new vertical style, survivor style gameplay mode into the game as well. They have PvP, PvE, Diablo type stuff. They're really doing a lot of stuff. It's like multiple games in one. But let's continue on and see what else is here to be said. Camp Confrontation, Peak Battle of Wits. Under the moonlit night, the mist overflows. The powerful werewolf restrains its sharp claws and quietly lurks in the player's team, waiting for opportunities. And when danger strikes, how will players who guard justice use their wisdom and strength of their team to avert danger? The showdown is about to begin. The new asymmetrical strategy-oriented gameplay Moonlight Lost will be launched for a limited time on January 31st. By then, players will be in two camps of werewolf and hero on the Zaween Mountains. Start the ultimate battle of wisdom and acting skills. There's a lot of fog and confusion. After this confrontation, who is the ultimate winner? So as it says right here, two teams, right? It makes it sound like one of the teams is going to be the werewolf or the beast team inside of this game mode as well. Two camps of werewolf and hero. So you have the heroes and the werewolf or the bad guys. Just speculating here on what this is actually looking like. Now, become a hero and purify evil. Players in the heroic camp have an absolute numerical advantage. So it's 4-on-1. They will shoulder the mission of purifying evil. They rely on the team strength and clever communication to break through numerous obstacles and crush the werewolf's conspiracy. To achieve the final victory, the hero camp needs to find 5 energy towers on the map, collect the energy required for purification, and complete the purification. If the hero can convince the teammates through careful observation and careful reasoning, find out the werewolves hiding in the team, vote them out, he can also win. So it actually seems like one of the players, maybe this is a 4-person mode, and one of the players is actually a hidden bad guy, a hidden werewolf. Kind of like Among Us, right? You have the team, and then you have one person that's the imposter inside of the team. So now this is looking more of like an Identity 5, purify the towers and try to escape, but you have a hidden evil within your team as well. Very interesting. It's like a merger of two different types of game modes we already know. Use less to win more, and your acting skills soar. Now, that talk about the acting, that must be you, the werewolf, the bad guy, acting as one of the good, trying to pretend that you're there to actually help the cause, the purifications. When the confrontation begins, the werewolf camp will hide in the night and stage an amazing show. Werewolves are good at hiding and have great strength. They can not only rely on their unique skills to secretly sabotage the hero's plans and use clever rhetoric and acting skills to remove suspicion, but they can also skillfully use powerful assassination skills to defeat heroes and feel the effects of assassination. Get the tension and achievement and reap the stimulating experience brought by the adrenaline surge. When all heroes are defeated or the hero's purification mission fails to be completed as scheduled, the werewolf camp will win the confrontation, and Zaween Mountains will return to darkness. Okay, Zaween Mountains. I said it funny before. Definitely different. Definitely going to have a bit of, I guess the right word is being an imposter, trying to hide within the team. The new werewolf killing mode Moonlight is not only Diablo Immortal's first attempt at an asymmetric strategy-oriented gameplay, but also a bold exploration of in-game social content. The new year is approaching, and the new werewolf killing mode is bound to become a new way of socializing among players. Among players. Among us. Whether it is the intrigue among friends for the showdown between trade union brothers, it will make the new year atmosphere stronger and add to the beautiful memories. The new year, let Dark Immortal protect your brotherhood. The exploration of the new gameplay and the new mode in Diablo Immortal goes far beyond this. More exciting content about the werewolf killing in Moonlit Night will be gradually revealed in the future, which is worth looking forward to. The new version is going to be coming on the 31st. Now, again, this does not mean that we are getting it here on the 31st. This does not mean that this is something that we're going to get over here in North America. It hopefully means that we will eventually get it. I mean, is this a game mode that says, Echo, you have to play this because you're going to love it? No, it's not. But I always do welcome new experiences inside of the game. Remember, when we do get new game modes as well, they come along with daily rewards that you can get for completing and competing and being part of those events just from playing them. And for me, I personally really like progression. So, Identity 5 type escape. Make sure the beacons are working. Here it's the energy towers or purification towers. So you have to work together to purify the towers. But the twist in this is that one of your teammates is actually an imposter, similar to what we see in Among Us. Very interesting stuff. I'm looking forward to it and hoping, crossing my fingers, that we also see it here at some point in time, even if it's not by January 31st, but who knows? Blizzard could put out a blog post of their own from the United States version that says that this game mode is actually coming and we just didn't hear yet. I'm going to cross my fingers for that. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, consider subscribing for daily Diablo Immortal videos, breaking down the game and giving you all the information and news you could ever desire.